line you up. We got to do a better job of keeping them out of the paint. That's where he lives all game. We got to try to do a good job of that.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
We just saw Tony Allen put in his 6th point off the bench, taking the place of Ray Allen with a couple of early fouls. Here is Maxiel over Glenn Davis, who picks up the Boston foul. Davis is out there with Scalabrine, Tony Allen, Eddie House, along with Leon Poe. That's the Boston 5. Aflalo, Prince, Maxiel, Stuckey, and Iverson out there for the Detroit Pistons. The foul goes on Davis, dug for the first time.
Well, Big Baby Davis is an undersized power player, but reading the articles, Doc Rivers has been very happy with his post defense. He said he used his leverage well. He said he's done a good job against bigger players, and on that possession, he did a real nice job on Maxiel, Kevin, as Maxiel shoots up the air ball, but he fouled a fadeaway jump shooter. Even whether he hit him or not, the foul was called, and the last thing you want to do is foul a guy shooting a fadeaway 17-foot jump shot.
Maxiel is a 79% free throw shooter. That is a career high. Hard to believe that after you see that last shot. Not a whole lot of length in Big Baby, but he certainly gives some bulk, and like you talked about before, a little outside shot.
Well, he has quick feet. He has quick feet, and he knows how to use his leverage against bigger players, so he actually plays bigger players better than he does smaller.
Iverson's got 7, 8 for Wallace. That leaves Detroit. 9 for Rondo. He's on the bench now. The starter out there for Boston right now, and they try to squeeze it up. About a minute gone here in the second quarter. That's Jason Maxiel, Doug, who picks up number 1.
And see what Doc Rivers is doing here, Kevin. He looks out there and he says, look, we got off to a slow start. We're now up 2. I need to cut back my starters' minutes. This is a good time, second quarter. You got Tony Allen out there, who's just broken Stuckey down off the dribble, got into the paint. Their low post guy is Leon Poe. They feel comfortable. Scalabrine shooting the 3 and Eddie House. So this is a team right now that Doc Rivers said I can play. I'm playing against a lot of the second unit guys other than Iverson out there and Prince for the Pistons. Buy some time for my starters so they'll be fresh.
And then, yeah, you're right. The starters play so hard, that bench becomes even more important on a team like Boston.
Well, especially if you're going to play 120 games.
Exactly.
And that's, last year when you go through exhibition and all, I think they played about 124, 125 games. So you better have a bench.
And Iverson now playing the 2-guard and working on Eddie House. Screened by Prince, switch on defense. No, House fights through it. And Iverson. And picked up by Tony Allen, the former Big 12 Player of the Year at Oklahoma State. We've talked about the blown knee, January 07. Here's Scalabrine, a wide-open 3.
That's the guy here. He's the crowd favorite.
They love him.
He started the other night for Kevin Garnett, had 8 points, but hit a critical 3 when New York came back and cut it to 5. Minute 14 to go, he buried a 3, and you can see what that 3 has done for this crowd. It has really juiced this crowd up here. It was very quiet until he made that shot.
And here is Prince, who's been the most consistent Pistons exit on Poe. Rebounded by Glenn Davis out of LSU. Boston's bench has outscored Detroit's bench 9-0 so far. Prince watching Davis, former Southeastern Conference Player of the Year. And picked up by Stuckey. Rodney Stuckey goes inside. Poe is over there with Allen defending. Allen got a hand on it, and that's a turnover.
And that's what Doc Rivers wants from Tony Allen. He knows he can score, but if he plays defense like that, then he'll feel more comfortable putting him in late in games. Like last year, Posey played all the critical minutes, and actually Eddie House was a big part of that championship, shooting that 3-ball, especially in that Lakers series when Rondo was struggling. You put 4 shooters on the floor, and this is what Eddie House does right there, catch and shoot. He's instant offense.
He's a little bit sluggish, though, coming out of the blocks this season.
12 of 48 from 3, and Doc Rivers said he felt like he was just rushing his shot. He's last year he shot almost 40% from the 3-point line, so he's a big part of this team.
Bounce to Poe, and Poe lost the defense inside of both Maxiel and Aflalo. Leon Poe might be the best low post guy they got.
And really his confidence is just growing. We saw him last night in the game, 2 nights ago against New York. He caught the ball on the block and was playing with great confidence, and he really is the low post guy on that second unit.
How about Brian Scalabrine in the win over the Knicks the other night? Had a late 3 and a big-time offensive rebound, and here he comes in uncovered. Kentucky told us before the game, Coach, Doc Rivers only 2 things to think about.
Yeah, catch and shoot or pass it. And he said, you know what, the older I get, the easier it is to buy in.
12-2 run by the Boston Celtics, who already have had a 6-game winning streak. in this season. Doug, a season ago, they were 11-1 to 10-2. They're about the same in terms of record, but